interesting the way they've done this. They got multiple lanes going this way, one lane going that way. And you go, well, now what would be the reason for that? Why would you have more people coming this way than that way? I wonder how many lady drivers actually were out there when the original Mark II came.
More than you think.
How bad it was. Yeah. All right, good. Thank you.
Good.
Good shape. Thanks.
Yeah. I'm Deb. I'm going to be your Model T driver for the next couple months, 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, cool. Now, he was telling me this is a stock machine. This is a real Model T motor.
It sure is.
Is everything down there around your feet the same as the original?
Yes, sir.
It was just an accelerator, brake, and clutch? Just
No,
like...
this is my accelerator on my
Ah, okay.
Down here, and I can show you, is stock right here. Alright, so I'm going to use my handbrake to bring my clutch up into neutral. I'm going to hold it there.
Okay, got it.
So clutch.
Okay.
This is reverse, the middle one. I'll show you how that works.
And that's your brake to the right.
Yep, so it's in reverse.
Was that an actual hydraulic brake they used?
No, it was a belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
That's the brake. And so now, if I don't put my foot here when I let go, it's going to pop up into high if I don't put my foot there when I release the brake.
Yeah.
So 2 speeds, high and low.
Okay.
Low gets you started, high gets you going. So like in a regular manual, you would have the clutch depressed and you bring it up, right? This one you're going to press down and give it gas and take off. So it's going to get us low.
Look at that.
Yeah. And now we're high. You
Yeah.
let the clutch all the way up. Yeah, then I'll let up on the gas for a second, but then I don't need to touch these pedals again until I need to stop.
Yeah, you know, I tell you, you got learn a whole set of new habits with this thing, whether you're a regular car, don't you?
You do, and it took a bit to get used to. The hardest part, I think, was to remember that this is not my gas pedal.
Sure, of course, of course.
Because I would stall it every time. It's like, oh, let's go, and it's like, boom. But once you got a couple of weeks, I really got used to it.
I believe it.
But now it's just like second nature now. Okay. But they were, so from 1908 to 1927, they were all made the same. Same 20 horsepower, 4-cylinder engine, and that same 2-speed planetary transmission. 40-hour work week and a $5 work day.
Yeah.
$5 work day, unheard of.
That was a lot of money, right?
Oh yeah. 1914, he more than doubled what people were making in the day. It was $2.40 back before that. So people were coming from everywhere to work here. To get that, it was hard work, no doubt. Hard, dirty work, dangerous, really. But people wanted the money.
Yeah, and people's concept of danger was different.
Right.
You know, they were willing to take risks because they didn't have that much. They weren't as comfortable. So they were willing to go out more on a limb than we are today.
Yeah.
300 pounds, a smart car.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, think about it. So this is lighter than that.
Yeah. By 1926 and 27, they probably weighed 1,800 just because they were all steel at that point. Where this is just a wooden body wrapped in steel.
Oh, okay.
But this car, you can make this car into whatever you needed it to be, because seriously, 6 bolts hold the body to the frame of these cars.
Yes, wow.
So, like that wooden one, I don't think there's one around here, but that's a taxi. But that wouldn't have come off the assembly line like that. That would have been something you would have had made for yourself.
Yes.
Or you had someone making for you. But now ours are taxis, but it could have easily been a truck.
Well,
right?
the gentleman, the doorman there told me that there are like 250,000 of these things that operating now.
Still around,
That's illegal.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so great.
Oh, just because he made so many of them.
Yeah.
And nobody made more of a model than Henry Ford Model T until like 2003 with the Volkswagen Beetle.
Yeah.
It took decades for somebody to make more of a model.
My father owned a Model A.
Oh yeah, those are popular.
Which is later, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're from Florida.
Oh, okay. Well, wow.
And no, it was first time. Well, I was here 60 years ago as a boy, and I went into the museum hall. We didn't come into this part.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, this is the first account.
We'll say goodbye to Alex, Bill, and Tom here. We now begin our journey of 2.5 miles around the village with our first stop at Violet Footprint at Susquehanna. The farmhouse that we will be approaching was the birthplace of Henry Ford. He was born here in July of 1863. The farm was located just outside of Detroit, and the family raised merino sheep. If you ever had a chance, stop by the farmhouse. If you go inside, see what life was like for Henry growing up here as a young boy. The Pilot District. From Susquehanna Station, you can go up the hill and hit Noah Webster's home. Here's Kevin and we're giving us the first American machinery that took over 25 years to complete. Or you can stroll down Maple Lane to see all the homes that we have here in the village. You can even go into our Susquehanna plantation, which came from Tidewater, Maryland. Originally comprised of over 700 acres, and in 1832, their principal crops were corn, wheat, or tobacco. You can even go down to the end of Maple Lane to see our windmill and coal. If you ever have a chance, you can stop by, go inside. They'll be happy to tell you what life was like back from our colonial days. Before that time, our major means of transportation were by stagecoach, wagon, horseback, and even walking. If we had been over railroads, the time spent traveling distances was dramatically reduced. Back then, if you were to travel between Detroit and Chicago by stagecoach, it would take on the average of 3 days of travel. With the use of the railroads traveling the same distance, it could now be done in hours.
Now a little bit of speed there.
On all operating steam locomotives. This was the easiest way to run the
I guess it gives the idea of letting off steam a whole new meaning.
We'll be taking over for a couple of turns. Please remain seated until we come to a complete stop. Once the whistle sounds, it will be safe to exit on the left side. Please wait for the whistle.
We start with those grass rods. We have one in the chamber. And when I push this down, the rod pops out. And then we're going to go through all these steps.
Yeah, you don't have to move the drill.
No.
Just move the top of the cylinder. Now, are you making a candlestick?
Yes. And it has an automatic stop on it, so you can't go any further. The next one will hold it in place for the next cut. We have a profile blade here that will cut the shape. So often we brush the shavings away. If we kept going, the piece would get too hot and it would break.
Now, you don't need to oil it or anything, huh?
No, we have the oil right. We oil the
Okay, I see.
Now we'll bring the parting blade in there and cut it off. And then I'm going to grab it and put it in cold water.
Because it's very hot.
It is. And I'm going to just a couple seconds to cool it down.
Now we can do that. All we need is a lathe and some
That's
skill
right.
and a little bit of skill.
Just a little bit, yeah.
That's how they studied lift and wings and what was the best shape of the wing to get it to fly. Not shape
That'd be perfect. We can cook some nice artichokes.
Yeah.
Look at that big old flywheel there.
I can see this factor with an electric light. Who's responsible for that? Can you report on it?
Yeah.
Oh, that was Edison. Yeah, the 10-12 photograph. Can you watch movies and pictures on it? It's called the kinetograph, first movie picture camera. That was Thomas Edison. And you could view it because the first movie picture view it was a kinetoscope. You ever use any wax paper?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you have that too. Alkaline batteries? Yeah, you have that too. Copy machine? You have that too. The second generation copy machine, mimeograph machine? Yeah, you have that too. So he invented all these things to take for granted in today's life. He's so interwoven in our lives. If you really want to have a lot of fun with it, Google Thomas Edison inventions, but don't look at it for what it was back then. Look at it for what it is today. How it's come forward and how we can see the electric light. His successful incandescent light bulb. How it's changed into all these different things that we have today. How the 10-12 phonograph has changed in all these recording machines. And guess what, guys? It's going to change again. It's going to change again. It's going to change again. This is just another step in the change of this technology. But the one thing that never changes is the first one. The first step never changes. So please take a look upstairs. The actual lab is up.
Is the Golden Jubilee of Light, the 50th anniversary of the first successful incandescent light experiment. It's also, not coincidentally, the day that Greenfield Village was invented. It was chosen on purpose as the Golden Jubilee of Light. The community had been alerted that Mr. Edison was here, that the president was here, that there were 500 luminaries going to have dinner at the museum. So the media was actively involved in asking people at dusk to turn their lights off. So that when Mr. Edison's light experiment was a success, because we all knew it was going to be, it would illuminate the world. So, Edison is sitting in this chair. Henry Ford is standing behind him. The President of the United States, Rupert Hoover, is standing next to him. Mr. Edison's faithful assistant, Francis Yale, had gotten everything ready to go and said, "All right, Mr. Edison, it's ready." And he said, "All right, Francis, spark it up." And he said, "Oh, Mr. Edison, this is your experiment. You come and do it." So Edison got up, came over, attached the wire to the electrode, and the lamp lit. Well, the media went bananas. The media, Mr. Edison's experiment is a success. Mr. Edison's experiment is a success. Turn your lights back on. So the world, lamp by lamp, became real. The lamp's off. And he said, this chair needs to be nailed to the floor. So he had a workman nail the chair to the floor and proclaimed that it was not to be moved and it was not to be sat in without his express permission. There's only one person since 1929 who has been given permission to sit in that chair. Anybody know? Nope. Let's Helen Keller. Everybody's got one. I have a yellow Pyrex bowl in my kitchen that I like better than any other bowl. I don't know why. I just do. But this is Thomas Edison's favorite bowl. And one day someone got careless and knocked the bowl off the workbench, hit the floor, fell to pieces. Well, Edison was a practical guy. He said, "What are you gonna do?" "All right, take it out, put it on the dump," went and got another bowl and carried on working. Well, he told the story to Henry Ford. And when they were looking for pieces of Menlo to put this building back together, one of the things they did was go through the garbage dump. And one of the things they found were the pieces of this bowl. Put them back together and gave the bowl back to Mr. Edison at the Golden Jubilee Light. Where in the world did you find that? Holy smokes, because he recognized his bowl. And he announced that, well, this bowl sat on this counter in this spot all those years ago at Menlo. This is where it should be. So Mr. Edison, hold here.